Good evening and warm welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Jamod Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. National Consumer Price Index records 7th month of deflation. UAE Deputy PM strengthens Sri Lanka ties, pledges support for key sectors. Now the news in detail. Sri Lanka's National Consumer Price Index continued its downward trend in March, marking the 7th consecutive month of deflation. This decline comes amidst falling food prices and stable non-food costs ahead of the traditional New Year celebrations.
The NCPI showed a year-on-year drop of 1.9% in March, slowing from the 3.9% decrease recorded in February. Monthly prices also dipped by 0.1%, mirroring February's decline over January. Food inflation showed a slight annual increase of 0.8%, but monthly prices for essential items such as rice, big onions, eggs and chicken fell, bringing relief to consumers during the festive season. However, prices for coconuts, coconut oil, milk powder and fresh fruits saw an uptick. Non-food prices remained stable with no significant changes in power and energy costs, and annual non-food inflation fell by 4.1%. The central bank maintained its policy interest rates in March, reaffirming confidence in achieving its 5% inflation target by year-end. Analysts suggest that while deflation has provided much needed relief following the hyperinflation of 2022 and 2023, prices may rise modestly in the coming months due to base effects.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, concluded an official visit to Sri Lanka. During his visit, Sheikh Abdullah met with President Anrukumar Dissanayake and held bilateral discussions with Foreign Minister Vijitha Herath.
Minister Herath encouraged UAE investors to explore Sri Lanka as a destination for business and tourism, highlighting the country's progress towards economic stability. Discussions also included increasing employment opportunities for Sri Lankan professionals and workers in the UAE. A key highlight of the visit was the signing of two significant agreements. The first is a trilateral MOU to develop Trincomalee as an energy hub, strengthening cooperation among three nations. The second is an MOU between the UAE Federation of Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Sri Lanka's National Chamber of Commerce to establish the UAE-Sri Lanka Joint Business Council aimed at bolstering business collaboration.
During the meeting with the visiting Foreign Minister of the UAE, Sheikh Abdullah, President Anrukumar Dissanayake highlighted an improved investment-friendly environment in the country. Sheikh Abdullah, accompanied by a high-level delegation, pledged support for key sectors including energy, tourism, foreign investment and employment during his visit to Sri Lanka.
Sheikh Abdullah emphasized the UAE's commitment to deepening economic ties and assured full backing for Sri Lanka's development agenda. President Dissanayake outlined the government's initiatives for economic stability, including debt restructuring and legal frameworks to safeguard investments. Key opportunities were presented in port terminal development, tourism, energy and transportation sectors. The meeting also underscored Sri Lanka's ambition to emerge as a regional leader in investment and tourism. Notable attendees included Minister of Labour Dr. Anil Jayant Fernando, UAE's Minister of State Ahmed Ali Al Sayegh, and senior officials from both nations.
Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. Government has unveiled a plan to boost tourism and ease urban transportation by launching a boat service along the island's coastline and island waterways. Cabinet spokesman and Minister Dr. Nalinda Jayatissa made this announcement, speaking at the post-cabinet meeting media briefing recently.
Health and Mass Media Minister Dr. Nalinda Jayatissa said that the initiative aims to harness Sri Lanka's abundant water resources to create a modern marine and inland water transport network. Key coastal routes including Puttalam to Fort, Fort to Galle and Galle to Matara will feature passenger boat services to enhance connectivity and attract local and international tourists. Additionally, inland waterways such as the Hamilton Canal, Bere Lake, Diyavanna Oya and Madhuganga have been identified as potential hubs for ecotourism and cultural tours. The Cabinet has approved a proposal from the Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism Minister to conduct a feasibility study. The project is set to be implemented as a public-private partnership, encouraging private sector involvement in infrastructure and operations.
The Cabinet of Ministers has approved a pivotal step toward enhancing Sri Lanka's economic performance by establishing a special committee on economic development. Announcing the decision during the media briefing, Cabinet spokesman and Minister Dr. Nalinda Jayatissa revealed that the committee will focus on achieving over 5% GDP growth in the medium term.
It will coordinate and oversee policy initiatives aligned with national growth targets, bringing together key ministers including Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism Minister Vijitha Herath and Transport, Highways, Ports and Civil Aviation Minister Bimal Ratnayaka. Dr. Jayatissa highlighted the government's strategy of fostering investment-friendly policies, infrastructure development and export diversification to ensure sustainable development and economic stability. He acknowledged the critical need to stimulate private sector investments, which have remained consistently low over past decades, to unlock the nation's broader economic potential.
Government's effort to enhance food security took center stage as the Food Security Committee convened for its sixth meeting at the Presidential Secretariat, focusing on critical policy decisions on Monday.
The session was chaired by Agriculture Minister K.D. Lalkantha and Trade Minister Vasantha Samarasinghe, addressing strategies to strengthen the nation's food supply chains and policy frameworks. Attendees included Secretary to the Prime Minister Pradeep Saputantri, Senior Additional Secretary to the President Kapila Janaka Bandara and Ministry Secretaries forming the Food Policy and Security Committee. The discussions focused on key measures to ensure food availability, affordability and sustainability amid economic recovery efforts.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on mixed notes today. The all-share price index dropped by 11.87 to close at 15,543.99 and the S&P SL20 gained by 2.50 to close at 4,592.07. The turnover was over 1 billion rupees and over 38 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.